Okay everybody, in this video I'm going to show you how to weigh out food. Now I know if you haven't done this before it sounds like a lot of work, but it really isn't, so I just want to illustrate to you how easy it really is. And so I'm just going to kind of kick it off with my breakfast and how this is kind of done. So according to our diet plan, if you can see, like on this one it says 12 ounces of egg whites, 1 English muffin, 25 grams of jelly, 20 grams of peanut butter. So I just want to show you how easy it is to weigh out food, and it's not a pain in the butt, and it's actually really cool because you get to know exactly what you're doing, and it makes you more precise with your actions. And so very easy. You just get your scale out. And for egg whites, I just use a cup like this, weigh it out. But I just wanted to show you how easy it is. I'm sure some of you already know how to do this, but it's very quick and very easy to just take the extra steps, weigh out your food so that way you're precise with everything you do. And it's important to weigh your food out so that way you know you're eating the same exact amount every single day. And so if you're not losing weight fast enough, you might know why. Or if you're trying to gain weight, which is the opposite, the other direction, some people might want to gain weight. That's all right. Put on some extra muscle and things like that. But weighing your food out allows you to know that you're getting exactly the right amount of calories, proteins, and carbs every day. So here we go. We got 12 ounces of egg whites. And so I'll basically just add this in to my pan and let this cook. And then I'll also put some spinach in there as well. I usually have like an omelet. And so the next thing we can do, I'm gonna weigh out my English muffin with the peanut butter and jelly. And so here's our English muffin. We tear it, and just to give it a quick plug, because I love these English muffins. So if you've had English muffins that were never really good, give these a shot. These are fantastic. And when you put them in the toaster, they don't crumble up like other ones do. But this Dave's Killer Bread is just fantastic when it comes to quality foods. And it's one of my favorite items out there at the moment. And it goes really great with coffee. And so anyways, this is in my meal plan for the day. So what we can do is just take your English muffin. We're going to grams, right? And so then we're gonna do 20 grams of peanut butter. And I just wanna show you how easy this is. It's just literally taking just an extra minute out of our day to do this. So there's 10 grams. $17 grams. $20 grams. There we go. We're perfect right on the dot. So then, here we go. Spit it out a little more. Now we're at 19. If you want to be extra neurotic, you can get it right on point every time. Otherwise, if you're slacking a little bit, which I will do every now and then, if this were to be 23 grams of peanut butter, I would maybe just keep it at 23, and then, I just love peanut butter a lot. So we're at 21. That's more than fine right there. We're sticking within our range. There we go. We're on 20 now. So let's tear it off, get back to 0, and then we're going to add in 25 grams of jelly. Here we go. We're already at 20. And while we're doing this, our eggs are cooking, so we're not really wasting time at all on anything. So we gotta wait in the kitchen for the food to cook, so you might as well use your time for something else. So there we go. We're at 25, and because I did a great job, I'm going to eat this too. All right. So there we go. We have our peanut butter and our jelly, our English muffin, and our eggs are cooking as well. So when it comes to other meals, you do the same exact thing. So like, let's just say right here, according to our meal plan, if I were to have like 100 grams of rice, you know, I usually just have rice already set aside, and I will cook it. I'll pre-make the rice, and then I'll have my rice already pre-cooked in a pan, and I will basically just do a scoop or two. And I want to show you how much 100 grams of rice really is. So just one little scoop, that's 60. I'm not gonna do this for every meal here. I just wanna keep illustrating to you how much this really is. So we're at 85. So we're at 101 grams of rice. So that's a pretty decent amount of serving if you were to have your lunch or whatever. So I mean, it's not like you're starving yourself. That's actually quite a bit of food when you add on your 5 grams of protein, for instance. So just to show you what 5 grams of chicken might look like, or any other protein, is I'll have my chicken already pre-cooked, and then I'll have this, you know, it's easier to have your food cooked in bulk, and then you just kind of like prep your meal every day as you go along. So we're gonna have 5 grams of protein, change the unit to, 5 ounces of protein. So there we go. So you got 1 chicken breast is actually 6 grams, or 6 ounces, right? So you might actually have to cut it in half. Now, not all the chicken breasts are the same weight, of course, but just to keep showing you, so 4.9 ounces of chicken. So this is what a whole serving looks like. So you got your 100 grams of your rice, then you also have your chicken. This is a big plate, so it doesn't look like a total amount of food. But after you add in another 1/4 cup of beans, and then you add in your extra vegetables, if you want to, and you add in some greens, and then this is what one meal might look like. And after you cook the spinach, it'll look like a little less. So, but anyways, this is what a balanced diet will look like. And if you didn't have beans on hand, like today, I don't want to open a can of beans, but going back to our substitution and everything, going back to here, right? So like if I don't have any beans today, I can just add in 50 more grams of rice for that serving. So that way I'm still getting 33 carbs for the day. So just to show you that you're not starving yourself when you do this, if I had beans on this plate, that'd be my complete meal. But here, I'm gonna add in another 50 more grams of rice here. Okay, so there we have it. So that's gonna be a whole meal. That's like meal number 2 right there. So I just wanna show you how easy this is to make things happen for yourself when it comes to weighing out your food. So our eggs are actually almost done. Okay. And then I know you were talking about, you're probably saying, where's the flavor on this? But you can get a balsamic glaze. There's only 6 carbs in 1 serving, but a serving size is only 5 milliliter. I know like when I put this stuff on, it's not that much. So I'm not really gonna be concerned about 6 carbohydrates in this thing. So what I could do, just drizzle that a little bit on my spinach. I'll put some salt and pepper on the rice. And if you really had to, I'm gonna try to keep this video somewhat entertaining. If you really wanted to add some more flavor, you also have this sugar-free barbecue sauce, which only has, right here, only 2 carbs as well. There's no protein and there's no fats, but 2 tablespoons is only going to be 2 carbohydrates. So for your chicken, you know, you could season your chicken however you want to. I mean, you could season this with taco seasoning or any kind of chicken mix or whatever, but it's so easy just to make this look really good. So now we have chicken, barbecue sauce, and this is meal 2. So when you're eating on a diet, you're not starving yourself. Look how much food this is. So this is fantastic. So now, what I typically like to do is I'll add in 5 more ounces of chicken and just make that a complete meal for my 3rd meal as well. So like on the 3rd meal right here, we got a cup of vegetables and another 5 ounces of protein. So if I was on the run, if I was going to work or whatever, I'll just add in 5 more ounces of protein to this meal, and I'll take that on the road with me, and then I'll just eat this as 2 meals throughout the day, and then I'll come home and eat my 4th meal later on. So here we go. We have our 2nd meal ready, and then here comes our omelet. And now our omelet is ready, so this is our breakfast. And then I'll eat this with my coffee. So I have English muffins, then I have like my 2nd meal already, but I just wanted to show you how easy this is to get your meals in for the day. So when I come home from work, I'll weigh out my yogurt, add a scoop of protein in it, and then that'll be my next meal. So I just wanted to kind of illustrate to you how easy it is to weigh out your food. So in the time it took for 1 egg to cook, we weighed out the peanut butter and jelly, we weighed out the chicken, we weighed out the rice, we didn't weigh out the spinach, but we didn't need to. But like, these are something that we just did in just 12 minutes, and then took less than 10 minutes to cook our breakfast and our 2nd and possibly our 3rd meal of the day. So, and if you did want to, like I said earlier, I like to prep my 2nd and 3rd meal together. So you just go ahead and add on another few more ounces of protein. So you just keep doing the math and just keep adding on to it. And so what I would do, so there we go, we're at 4 ounces. And there we go, we're just at about 5 ounces. And this will be considered my 2nd and 3rd meal. So if I was going to work, for instance, look how much food this is. So this is 10 ounces of chicken. We got our carbs, and then we also have some vegetables. And this is a lot of food. So if I were to go to work, I would eat my breakfast for work, and then I take this in a to-go container, which I have several of them. If you go to Target or whatever, you can get some plastic to-go Tupperware, basically. But look how much food this is. This is our 2nd and our 3rd meal, which I'll eat throughout the day. And then when I come home, I'm going to have the yogurt. So I'm going to show you right now what my whole day of food looks like.